Hey y'all, good morning. It is Saturday morning, 5:30 a.m. and I'm on the road headed to the Buffalo River in Waynesboro, Tennessee, or thereabouts. I've done a couple videos on the Buffalo. It's definitely one of my favorites, and it's the first place that I ever canoed. It's the first place that I ever kayaked. I went there probably the first time around 4th grade maybe. So yeah, a lot of history there, a little bit of sentimentalism there as well. So I'm excited as always to get back to Buffalo. It's a little bit of a drive. That's why I'm leaving the house at 5:30. It's about a 2.5 hour drive, and I want to get there kind of early. They're usually crowded, which is okay. You know, I realize it's a busy place, and sometimes that's fun to, you know, to meet people and see people going down the river, and I'm not going to blow through it. I'm going to take my time. Yeah, I actually brought stuff to maybe stop and make coffee, so I might stop and make coffee once I kind of get just a little bit down the river, and then, you know, maybe watch a few people kind of come through and stuff. So it'll be a great trip. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a beautiful day. Going to be hot, but you know, typical summer day, July day here in the South. So I'm just gotta make one stop here in town before I get on the road. So I'm gonna do that now, and I'll check in with y'all in a little bit. Hey y'all, Dan with the Southern Paddler Channel here. Today I'm on the Buffalo River near Waynesboro, Tennessee, doing the Crazy Horse Canoe rental trip. Done this trip several times before. I've actually got a couple videos from Crazy Horse. This is their 10-mile trip from their outpost there at Bell Bridge down to Slink Shoals. I've also done their upper trip, which is I think Topsy Bridge back to the outpost. That's an 8-mile trip. This is a 10-mile today. So I got started pretty early. I got started about 8 a.m. About a 2-hour drive up. And so I got an early start ahead of most of the people. It's going to be busy. They always are on weekends. But I'm getting an early start. Just going to take my time, enjoy this trip. You know, I mentioned in other videos that this was the first river that I canoed on when I was probably about 4th grade. This was also the first river that I kayaked on, probably high school, college age. And And while I have done this trip several times, even in the last few years, one thing's a little different today. I'm doing it in my canoe. I've not had my canoe up here on the Buffalo River, so I'm doing that today. All my previous trips have been on my kayaks. So I'm doing the Buffalo River in my canoe. It's gonna be a 10-mile trip on a beautiful July Saturday. And just gonna ease on down the river here, and we'll check back in a little bit. All right, I'm at Slink Shoals. I'm done. 10 miles. Actually, the GPS showed 10.9, so almost 11. You can tell the water rushing around me. I'm having a hard time staying still, even in just barely knee-deep water. I'm sitting on my butt, but it's moving me. So anyway, get the water out of my ears. It was a fantastic trip, man. The Buffalo does not disappoint, period. You know, I talked about it earlier. You can always have a bad trip. Something can always go wrong, but so far, every time I've been on the Buffalo has been amazing. Today was no exception. It was just, you know, I started at 8 o'clock and I saw a few people, but other than that, I mean, I was ahead of everybody. It was peace and quiet, and I had some shade because the sun was so low at 8 o'clock in the morning. It was barely off the horizon. And then as it got warmer, the clouds moved in. Look, you can see there's kind of some dark clouds, not really calling for rain, but had some dark clouds come in and keep me shaded and relatively cool. Still stopped and swam, I think once, maybe twice, and just had a fantastic trip. And Crazy Horse Canoe and Kayak Rental, great folks, always have a good trip with them. They've got several trips. You can do this one, which is the 10 mile. They'll take you upstream. You can come back down to their outpost, which is 8 mile. They have a 17 mile overnighter where you can camp in between. I haven't done that yet. That's on the list, so I'll try that out. But now I'm just enjoying this cool water, waiting on my ride back to my truck, and there we go. I'm going downstream. I got to get out. All right, y'all check out Crazy Horse Canoe and Kayak, and great trip all year round. Check them out. Well, okay, they're not open all year round, but most of the summer and fall and spring. And I'm about to tear a hole in my britches from sliding across these rocks. I gotta go. All right, see y'all later.